What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% Chelsea, where Bournemouth have just beaten Chelsea 4-0 at the Liberty Stadium. It's our worst defeat since 1996 when we lost 5-1 to Liverpool. And I'm with Louis.
When I obviously I've been saying it tonight, I'm now fucking hearing it. It's even worse. I didn't even get to mention that in my review. 23 fucking years! Bollocks!
Let's just go straight into the player ratings. A starting goal, Kepa.
Keith, he let 4 goals in.
Yeah, can't be given a good rating just based off that.
Just go 4. Fuck it. I don't even care. Just go through that rattle through 4.
Azpilicueta crossing today, dreadful. I think it's a save for both of the fullbacks. I think defensively and offensively left a lot of space in behind. Going forward, no final balls, just poor.
Same as every week, but I think the difference is with Azpilicueta, he gets a higher rating from me personally because he actually fucking came over. It's the people that travelled. 1,200 people in -2, -3, whatever it is. Yeah, you're fucking cold, I can tell as well. Fucking, he looks like Kenny and he's fucking freezing. But I'm going to give Dave, just because of what he did there, well, him and David Luiz are both, he gets a 6, but in terms of leadership, he gets a 10. And in terms of what he offered to us as a fan base, a 10. Luiz, again, a 10 defensively. Obviously, I know I'm now moving on. But Luiz, defensively, and Rudiger, again, got caught out by poor tactics from Sarri against fucking Bournemouth. Both of them, 4s, 3s even, for actual playing.
I don't know. I feel like I'd give Rudiger a slightly higher rating. I think
Rudiger did a James Tompkins and he got shoved over by Jordan fucking Brooks. Jordan, is that his name? Jordan Brooks? David, whatever his fucking name is, I don't care.
Yeah, we were just all poor today.
Should we just go for like 4? Does anyone get higher? That's a very good question, Scott. Does anyone get higher than a 6? No. Even sorry, I'm going to give him a 0 because he was fucking dog shit. I don't give a shit.
I'm not even giving the fans a higher rating because they just turned on the team.
Yeah, they did, but do you blame them?
I don't really blame them to an extent, but you look at, I'm still going to say support the team and support Sarri in his first season.
Yeah, of course you support the team and support Sarri, but I mean, for a lot of match-going fans...
I wasn't booing the team.
Oh, well, yeah, booing I disagree with, but I'll be...
Telling Sarri you don't know what you're doing.
I think that was justified in the sense of we were 2-0 down and we needed to change something.
I'll communicate that because no one can actually hear you. Scott's saying that it makes sense because we were 2-0 down and what the fuck was going on, basically. That's a rough land tracing, nothing to lose. But I disagree with them saying you don't know what you're doing. I disagree with the booing. But look, if people are going to be critiquing the team and losing their shit 4-0 down to fucking Bournemouth, like I always say, I will always support every player that pulls on a Chelsea shirt. I'll always support the managers in the hot seat. But if they don't expect to be critiqued, you're in the wrong fucking job.
I know, but I'm looking at the case of, compare this to last season. By this point last season, we had lost to a Palace side that hadn't conceded a goal this season before facing us. Hadn't scored a goal. We were 3-0 down to Burnley in half-time and barely pulled it back to lose 3-2. We got knocked out of the title race by West Ham in December, lost 3-0 to Roma, 3-0 to Bournemouth, 4-1 to Watford. It was a lot worse last season. That's the reason why I'm sticking with Sarri. But this is something for a sofa review for another video. Let's go to the left-back, Emerson. I thought both full-backs were 4 today. I'm just going to say the same thing I said for Aspi.
He was a passenger. Azpilicueta actually had a slight influence because he was going down that right hand side and putting balls in. Emerson was doing this the whole time, wasn't getting any attention. And when he did get the ball, he lost it. 3, if that.
Now, Jorginho, and there was a lot of criticism for him today. Now,
2, actually 1 or 2, whatever. Fuck you who say you disagree and I'm a Jorginho hater. If you don't think he was dog shit today, fucking hell. Player ratings are based on today, by the way, before you say I've got an agenda. 1 or 2. You choose. You make the choice between that. If you say anything higher than 2, Lewis, it's a joke.
I'm going to be slightly optimistic and say 2 and move on. Yeah. N'Golo Kante.
Again, the best professional on the pitch for Chelsea. Just fucking runs everywhere and tries.
The only good ball that I saw that got found out was when Kante made a run in the first half.
Kante's making a fucking run! Kante! What the fuck? Thank you for doing it, N'Golo. Appreciate that, but it shouldn't be his fucking job. It should be the front 3. Kante, I'll give a 5. 5.
That brings me on to the next one because I think he also needs support from the left centre mid. Kovacic, too safe.
Yeah,
too safe.
Kovacic is a 2 or a 3. Again, it's just a case of he's the same as Jorginho. He's exactly the same player. When we signed him, and he scored 2 goals in his career. I think 2. Shoot! Well, he's not going to do it if he scored 2 goals in his career, is he? He's not going to shoot, which is why Loftus-Cheek needs to be starting there.
That's why, when it comes to Kovacic, I respect the fact he's a great player on the ball.
Yeah.
But fact is, I'm going to be a bit heartless here and say, I'm thinking about the club. Fact is,
That's not heartless.
Mateo Kovacic isn't a Chelsea player. Mateo Kovacic is a Real Madrid player on loan at Chelsea. I want Loftus-Cheek in that position so he can get more development. If you want to sign Kovacic, fair play, maybe I'll care a bit more. Right now, to me, he's just there to supplement the team unless we sign him or he's going.
Agreed.
So for me, it's the case right now, Loftus-Cheek needs to... I'm not hating on Kovacic, I'm looking at him as a player and I'm saying he offers nothing in that final third.
I agree, he doesn't. But again, Sarri's going to come out and say, we were good in the first 2 thirds, we weren't good in the final third. Yeah, fucking put a player in who can do something in the final third then Maurizio. That would be a start. That would be a start. But it'll be the same, we weren't good enough in the final third. The players are hard to motivate. Guess what? There's a player who's been at this club since he's 8 years old. I'm not talking about Callum Hudson-Odoi. I'm talking about a player that was actually playing on the pitch today. Yeah, he actually gives a shit. Why don't you fucking play him if you're talking about players that are hard to motivate? Because then you have someone there who's setting an example. And he's only 23, 24. And you'll have fucking the entire, every single woman in the UK basically wanting us to do well because fucking Ruben Loftus-Cheek's playing well. Fuck me. No, don't, but you know what I mean? Look. If I looked like Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I'd be saying that, and I'd say that'd be like 7 women in bushes that would want to have sex with me. Currently, I'm a fat man, so it's a very selective audience I've got there. But look, it's just a case of Mateo Kovacic. He's exactly the same player as Jorginho. If he plays anywhere, you made the point in your fan cam. Play him as that defensive midfielder who, unlike Jorginho, he has a bit more of a robustness to him. He might actually have an effect there. He might actually make a tackle rather than be looking around like this the whole time. I'm going, oh my God, look. Oh, look, I'm in England. That's really cold. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, yeah, I need to pass. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, shit, there's a man on me. What the fuck do I do? Come on, I understand that he's there saying he's his first season. He needs to adapt. He's been here 6 months playing every fucking game, mate. He should know by now that he needs to fucking start moving the ball quicker.
Jorginho?
Yes.
I get that, but the board hasn't given him replacements.
Well, Jorginho is a replacement.
No, as in depth for him. Jorginho's exhausted in my opinion.
Kovacic! Fucking put him there! Fabregas, we had one, but we sold him without replacement.
I think Kovacic would have been there more, but he was injured around some point last month.
God, jeez. Yeah, no.
That's the thing.
God.
Remember, start of January, we had a big injury crisis. And I feel like that's what's played into it as well. But, again, training a little bit off topic, let's get back on. Right wing, Pedro. Pedro was all over the place today. He was dropping like a fly.
He shot though. This is what I mean. He actually had a shot, so I can't fucking say anything. I'm taking the very little positives we have and trying to make something of it, and it's just fucking impossible. Do you know how pissed I'm laughing? That's how pissed off I am. What a fucking joke we are. Pedro. 3 or 4. Again, you make the choice. You're cool. It's your show.
4 in it.
4. Okay,
I don't know.
Maybe
3. You know what? 3. The attack was dead, and the lights off.
As well.
All right, let's go to Gonzalo Higuain. Subbed off for Giroud late into the second half, but we just barely found him. We couldn't find him, in fact.
Yeah, it's like right. You see what it's like? It's like your kid's only just been born. Scott's got my understanding because obviously Scott's got a kid on the way. Big man, big up. But it's like you have a kid, right? It's 2 days old, but you're already expecting them to have graduated university and fitting into societal standards, have a mortgage and have 3 kids when they're only 2 days old. It's not fair to Ray Higuain because he's not fucking been in the Premier League for 5 minutes. I think if you're going to base it on his performance today, just go neutral. It's 5, 4, somewhere in that margin because he didn't do a lot, but
tried. The movement was there. It's just they just stuck 2 defenders on him because if you take the striker out the team, then that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
Last player starting 11, Eden Hazard. I remember after the game, he was, I think, the first one to walk up to fans. He was trying to calm them down and everything. Oh, we're screwed if he goes.
He didn't walk up to the fans.
I was on the vlog.
I might have done, but from where I was sitting, he was fucking 20 yards away and just went, listen, lads, calm down, sorry, and fucked off. We had David Luiz and Aspilicueta actually literally walk and stand there for a good minute, 2 minutes, trying to talk to fans, say, look, we're really sorry, this is dog shit, like, we should be doing better for you. And they're sitting there and saying that. The other watch were like, okay, guys, sorry, so it's going to sneak off this way. It's like you're fucking shagging someone else's missus, and you fucking gone, oh shit, sorry mate, didn't know, jump out the window quickly while fucking you don't catch me. Wait, I'm off in my pants. Whereas the other two are like, you know what, I'm going to stand on my bollocks out and fucking square up to the geezer and confess my love for this woman. But no. It's Hazard today, he didn't really give a lot in the game either. He wasn't really motivated, in my opinion. He'd lose the ball, he wouldn't chase after it, and that's never been in his game, so there's no point even raising that. But he wasn't really having impetus. But at the same time, you can't really, like you're saying, we'd be fucked without him.
Alright, rating for Hazard?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty nice, because we'd be fucked without him anyway, and I like Eden Hazard.
Alright, let's roll through the substitutes. Willian. When I talk about the lack of depth, Willian.
2, move on.
Giroud.
2, move on.
And Loftus-Cheek.
4, move on. Done, that's it.
Right, welcome. Well, this has been your player ratings for Bournemouth 4, Chelsea 0. Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of the ratings that we've given. Don't forget to like and subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links will be down in the description below. Don't forget to check out Louis' personal channel and all of his socials. Don't forget to check out Carefree Louis G and all of my socials.
And that's the only positive I know from today.
Yeah, I've heard K. That's the only good thing of today. Now.
Okay, our man Kenny's done that. But yeah, look forward to seeing these player ratings. Louis done a good job. Big up to Dom behind the camera as well. The guy that's made the graphics for these. If you like these as well, drop a like on the video. Big up to Scott as well. He's freezing his bollocks off. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to getting sorted on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.
Let's get out, Bournemouth.